Kenworth, how's it going today? And welcome back to Amazing ATS. It's Dakota coming here at you. And today we've got a brand new skin that was released by Lucasi here on the Steam Workshop. And this is the Storm Chaser skin. A very mean looking T680. And today we are on Coast to Coast. It's the Asphalt Assault. We've got our first load. We're sitting down here in rainy Pensacola, Florida. We are going to be going over to Lubbock. Hey, Valerie, how's it going? So without any further waiting, we're going to hop in and we're going to get this covered wagon moving. Oh, work was a pita, but we are here now to have a little bit of fun. Whoops, I guess I totally hit my brakes a little too hard there. Oh well, no big deal. So, how is everyone's week going so far? And just think, Kenworth, it's only Tuesday. We've got another 3 days before the weekend. I gotta check something here because my brake pedal for some odd reason is like really it's like grabbing it all immediately, so I've got to check oh, where the heck is that? Okay, I am like totally blind, I think. Braking sensitivity should be, yeah, it's a little high, so we're gonna turn that down. And the 3406 is a great sounding engine. Yes, you can. You're not limited to just Packard motors. Dirty Harry, thank you so much for that follow there on a Mixer. I do appreciate it. And there is a mod to remove the grinding noises, Kenworth. pretty much, if you have the transmission set to advanced, and I'm not even sure what it is anymore because it's been so long since I was messing around in there. If you have the transmission set to advanced and you miss a gear, it is going to grind. I do have ETS2 myself there, Harry. I don't play it as much as I'm more addicted to ATS. Well, that's when you change it back to an automatic until you get your Mega Shifter. Yeah, the engine in this today is a 630 horsepower Caterpillar C18. We've got 325s on the rear end, and of course, my regular 18-speed transmission. Yeah, if you're annoyed by the game, Kenworth, you should try grinding one of these in real life. It sounds 10 times worse. When I bought mine, I was order number 38, and there were only a couple people in front of me. I had gotten in a little on the earlier side. His lead time is still 15 days, but he did have some mix-ups with some hired help, so he's trying to get caught up from that and just be a little bit more patient. At least he communicates unlike another company. When he shipped it to when I got it, it was 2 days. Nope. I've got my good old train horn, Valerie. And I would have a regular horn if it's if I didn't have a sound mod in. I ordered mine August 14th. I received it on September 1st, so just over 2 weeks. And as you guys can see, I do have the chat back on the screen because hopefully Restream chat is now fixed. Yeah, when did you order your Ken? Holy sh... Yeah, when did you order yours? Yeah, that was around Christmas time. The message on his Facebook around that time was orders placed during that time would be received from the middle to the end of January. Yeah, I know waiting is such a royal pain in the butt, but it's something that we, especially with the Mega Shifter now, as it's quite a bit more popular than CSIO, he is getting slammed with orders. Oh, and I'm not sure if you caught this during the last stream, Camera. Did you see what Truckers MP is doing with multiplayer for ATS? Well, it's an old school cab over, Valerie. If that's the one that's on the Steam Workshop, I am not sure if it has been updated for 1.29 or not. Iron Man, thank you so much for that, host. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Truckers MP is not going to be updated until version 1.30 is released for ATS. What's the difference in the base code? 1.29 is not much older than 1.3. The main difference, 1.29 has random events, 1.3 has been coded for special transport. What's the big deal? I don't see a problem with it. And then on top of it, they've actually got the US server closed because of the damn CPU exploit that's been going around. I've never played ETS2 multiplayer with the exception of jumping on the US server. I've never hopped onto Europe 2. That would be an adventure if I ever did. Most of my multiplayer has been tied to American Truck Simulator. Whoops, pay attention, Coda. Holy moly. Sorry about that, guys. If there was a car next to me, whoops, you just got sideswiped. Yeah, so chances are I'm probably not going to jump on to multiplayer for a while, at least not until they get updated. I'm not going to waste my bandwidth upgrading and downgrading just to do that. I don't mind that there's no AI traffic, Valerie. You just have to pretty much you get around a group of people who are running, you have to watch out for them, because chances are there are so many idiots who really do not know how to drive, they will cut you off at a moment's notice. And that's quite prevalent on ETS2 from what I've seen, at least in Darwin's videos and whoever else do the funny moments. Well, if I did, I didn't hear any beep, so I'm okay there. And trust me, if I hit a car in the real world driving one of these, which I've never done in all my years driving tractor trailer, I would not flee an accident anyway. That's just asking for quite the book to be thrown at you. No driving awards yet. Maybe by the end of the stream we'll have one or two, but none as of yet. Alright, here we are Friday afternoon. We're still in Alabama, and we are expected over in Lubbock, looks like Sunday morning or into early evening, so we definitely got a whole lot of time to get over there. 830 miles to go. And guess what? We will not be stopping for any sleeping breaks. I do have fatigue simulation off again. They are kind of hidden. You really can't see them on a T680, at least not with the Aero Sleeper that I have on. Kenworth, did you see that, like, Brittany too? A driving award is a speeding ticket or a fine for an accident, or even blowing by a way station without pulling in. Were you singing "Oops, look like holy"? I'm sorry, guys. I cannot talk. It's tongue twisting Tuesday for me. When you said "Oops, looks like I got another driving award," did you sing that like Brittany does? Hey, let's hijack the Amazon Prime trailer. Well, that's probably because I can't talk, and I really never was able to either. Yeah, needless to say, I won't be doing another Swift stream for quite a while. Please remember, I mortgaged everything. I need cash. We employ rookies, no experience required. Fifi. Oh, I probably will. There's lots of Walmart skins out there and stuff for the trailer. I think the next one, though, the next time I have Canada Dream deactivated for this because I'm staying down in the States, but my next Canada Dream stream, I think we're going to go ahead and do a company out of Winnipeg, which is Bison Transport. And then there are modded trailers for that also. And we're going to put the 3-axle trailers on for those. Yeah, I saw that mod. I was going to try it out, and that's something I forgot to do. I ran across this paint skin from Lucasi, and it's like, damn, that looks awesome. Well, at least to my eyes. It was back in the 90s, yes, that was a fleet truck. As a matter of fact, I do have that mod. It's currently installed. That's why you guys see the Kenworth nav bar there instead of the GPS. So I'm going to have to change that over to 2 kilometers the next time I do that. Great thinking, Kenworth. Nor have I. And my game doesn't crash when trying to select it when setting up a truck or whatever, so we should be alright. Shady Fawn, thank you so much for the subscribe there on Mixer. I appreciate it. Yeah, watch when you get into Canada. The AI tends to go like 50 miles an hour and won't go any faster. Oh, if I do that, Valerie, I'm more than likely going to stay in Canada. Noob, what happened? Truckers MP released a update the other day to their blog that ATS multiplayer is not going to be updated to until SCS releases version 1.30 for ATS. I mean, there's been absolutely no word on how long we have to wait for version 1.3. It could be as little as the end of the month. It could be a couple of months down the road. And plus, they've also turned off the access to the server, too. So, I mean, who knows? Yeah, the good thing about this, Valerie, is we don't have to follow real-world laws in regards to shipments. Shady Fawn, thank you so much for the hosting. I do appreciate it. Alright, get on the road, Coda. This is the one camera view that I can never drive from. I mean, I'm on the east coast of the United States. I'm maybe like 4 hours away from Canada. The companies that I see the most where I live would be Challenger and Robert, or Robert to us Americans. Basically because I have not driven one of these trucks in probably over 15 years in the real world, so I am not fully up to date on the DOT laws, your hours of service, and things like that. Definitely doesn't mean that I have forgotten what I know, but more in the way, in particulars, it's more the hours of service that would totally screw me up, at least for, I would say, the first couple of weeks. And everything these days, you need ELD, no more paper logs. Yes, Iron Man, Restream chat is working, and I have a GTX, yeah, why don't you learn how to talk again, Coda? GTX 1070. We've got a Core i7 7700 processor along with 32 gigabytes of RAM. Well, see, there's one difference between the real world and what the game is. Haha, what do you know? Welcome to Texas. Now we can hammer down. What card do you currently have? That's not that bad of a card, but and it will definitely get you through it. Should play this at 1080 at 60 FPS, depending on your graphic settings. Yeah, I'm running at 400% scaling. I mean, granted, that probably just eats away FPS on me, but whatever. I'll take a look, Valerie, but I'm not going to guarantee it. And the 1070 is going to run you about 400 bucks. And who knows, with CES going on in Las Vegas, we're probably going to be getting some, I don't know if they're actually going to do release of the cards or information on them, but the next series of NVIDIA cards are right around the corner. So, and the rumor on those is they're not going to be called the 1170s or anything like that. They're actually bumping up to the 2060s, 2070s, 2080s. So if you wait for that to happen, Kenworth, the prices of the current generation, your 10 series, should drop a little bit. Well, CES is going on now up and through till Friday, I believe. If NVIDIA is going to be releasing anything, it's probably not going to be during CES, but I would say February or March is when we would get confirmation of the next series of cards. I'm going to take a look at Google and see what their main equipment is before I do get a truck set up for it. I mean, chances are you're probably not going to get 200 out of that, Kenworth. They're basically running 160 or so, I believe, the last time I looked. Don't quote me on those prices because it's been literally forever since I looked at graphics card prices. That's very simple because they don't have the money to buy new equipment. Whoa, am I seeing that right? 85 miles per hour? All right, hammer down. Alright, now I think my GPS is screwed up. Look at the miles per hour there, what it says for where we're at. 25. Yeah, I think that might have been a little glitch there. Very simple, Valerie. They are owner-operators and want to be comfortable. I mean, your home movers, such as Allied and all the other ones, those are all owner-operators. Allied only owns the trailers. Ah, there we go. Switch back to 85. No driving award. Woohoo! We beat it. Yeah, I don't think Flash the Pass actually worked. Yeah, but 85 miles an hour, yes, this is definitely the Asphalt Assault. Could you imagine being a company driver along this stretch of road locked to 65 and everyone else is just flying by you? Hey, Martin, how's it going? Great to see you again. I would say no, Valerie. Yep, that's exactly what happened, Valerie. And then the 389 replaced the 379. They are not the same truck, they're upgraded models of each one. The longest hood by any truck company is on the Peterbilt 389. That's the longest hood in the industry these days. Alright, take care, Iron Man. We'll catch you later. Roger that. Is it a URL, Martin? And Valerie, that may be the case, but the 389 is just as popular and can even customize that one pretty much however you like. As long as the frame mounts are the same for the engine compared to what the frame rails have, yeah, easily, and that pretty much is standard anyway, so you can easily do that. Yeah, you don't want to know what I really listen to. And I listen to a mix of just about everything. Can't stand rap or hip hop, but the genre that I listen to the most, I'm not even sure if I should mention it. Actually, you probably already got a hint just from what my break music is, end of the stream, and beginning of stream music is. Yo, what's up, Sarge? Yes, the sky is. I guess that's an answer that we get for saying what's up. Oh, lovely, and that's going right in that door right over there. Well, country music does fit, but have you ever listened to Weird Al Yankovic, the truck driving song? If you haven't, I do recommend you give it a listen. It's hilarious. Well, let's see what we got here out of Lubbock. Whoa, not a whole lot of anything. Wow. Yeah, I guess Macon is here. Didn't even notice that before. No, Valerie, you will not be able to. Nightbot will remove it. And guys, bear with me here one moment. I will be right back. do apologize about that, guys. And you had wanted to go to Macon, Valerie, so I've got a whole bunch of loads here. And no, we are not going to be taking the Swift trailer to Macon. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this one here to Dallas over to Macon. So we're going to take just a quick travel here in order to get our butts over there. Of what was just playing, that's actually from another video game. Yeah, alright, we're gonna take an Amazon Prime trailer. Martin, the shifter that I'm using is the Thrustmaster TH8A. It's roughly about 150 bucks. Yep, kind of hard to see, but this paint job was released by Lucasi. It is available on the Steam Workshop, and it is called Storm Chaser. Only available on the T680, but it is available for all cab types. Oh, Weird Al Yankovic, the truck driving song. Alright, so this is due Sunday, and here it is Saturday. We've got to get our butts moving. We got 840 miles to go. Exactly as it sounds like. It is a bot to throw random messages out into the chat for me. Oops, I did not use my turn signal. Yes, I can. I can make them do, well, pretty much ban people. I basically just use them to throw out some timed messages, so I don't need to do it on the stream. But if anyone uses too many smileys or go-aheads and post the same thing multiple times in succession, Nightbot will go ahead and silence the user for a set amount of time. I do hope we run across a fuel station within the next 500 miles. I should have went and got it back there, but we're gonna test it. And here we go, we get to drop the hammer again. The speed limit is 85 miles per hour. Not that I would be driving 85 miles an hour in the rain either, but the physics in this game are kind of limited, so winter weather, rain and things like that, it does not affect the handling of the truck. Well, at the time I was married and just had a son, so that is what pretty much forced me to come off the road. So yeah, that was roughly about 15 years ago, because my boy is 15. actually I did. When I came off the road, I went to driving coal bucket. If I ever want to go back to the life, I still have my CDL and I can easily get hired onto a company lickety-split. Would that be George or Jorge? Because I know with pronunciations, especially for Spanish, that can be pronounced several different ways. Roger that on the George. I do want to thank you guys for joining me here on the stream this Tuesday evening. If you are there I go again. If you are liking the stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know. If you do have any questions, do not hesitate to hop into the chat and ask. I pretty much will answer just about everything. If this is your first time watching, all the gear that I use for my stream is linked below. And that is the Thrustmaster T150 wheel, the T3PA pedals, TH8A shifter. Sitting on top of that shifter is the Mega Shifter, which is a real World American shift knob that's been converted for use on PC, and also Track IR. Yeah, exactly. My name, Martin, is Dakota, which is the Native American of Dakota. So, yeah, you are exactly right. Probably not. No, I'm not going to stop using them. That's the one limitation in the game is in the real world, if you're running in rain or snow, you do not use your jig, just like you don't use cruise control. So basically, since the physics are a little bit limited in this game, the rain does not make the road slippery, and the cruise control really doesn't affect anything, it just holds your speed. So basically, I will use those in inclement weather. But definitely need a fuel stop here very, very soon. And I just wonder how far it is up to the next fill me up. I can't even see it on that GPS. There we go, right up here in Jackson. We definitely got enough to get to there. Well, it all depends on the trucker, really. And back when I was driving, I used my Jake in the rain, and you are right there. I did use only the low side, which only cut out 4 of the cylinders. So basically, I mean, it really didn't affect me too much. I was used to it. But for a new driver, I definitely do not recommend using the Jakes in the rain. Miles. I do hope we've got enough here to get to Jackson. I believe Jackson's right across the border here, so it looks like we are gonna make it. More than likely, yes. I don't know if we're gonna make it 11 miles. Exit is right here. And we just got cut out here. And what do you know, I probably went the wrong way too. Yep, I did. Go figure. Well, these new age trucks, they're just all aerodynamic. The horns are actually inside the front grille on the truck. Yeah, that is actually a stolen mod, Martin. Well, yes, I did do it the cheater's way because I didn't want to call for service. And yes, what I did right there is illegal. You're not supposed to change lanes in the middle of an intersection. Well, not illegal. There's lots of people who do it. It's just really frowned upon. Welcome back, Kenworth. None. Arctic. Oh my God, long time no see. There was a discussion on the Steam discussion board about that. Someone was asking $30 for it. Someone apparently bought it and then leaked it. Oh, I'm being my typical Coda self, awesome like a possum. You had a good Christmas and New Year's, Arctic. There's actually multiplayer mods that do that, Kenworth, and if you change anything on the truck, it reverts everything back to like a base truck. Well, I wouldn't mind so much that they put their name on the plate. At least it's better than the trucks that are being released that are nowhere even close to being finished. And the most recent fine example of that one was the VNL 760. I mean, pretty much if you use it in its base form, you lost all of the writing on your highway signs. That is one of the limitations here, George, is that this is just one developer who is creating coast to coast. A lot of areas are like this that are unfinished, but the upside is you're not limited to just 4 states. Well, we'll definitely give you that, Arctic. It was the new year after all. the worst part about New Year's Eve here, at about 12:30 or so, I had actually jumped into bed, and then some idiot walks outside with one of those huge loud bangs that you see in firework displays, and set like 3 of them off right in a row. And it's like, geez, buddy, thank you. I'm not sure if that was on the Steam forums or not, Kenworth, but definitely it's in the comments for the mod on atsmods.lt. I have been keeping myself busy and working a ton. Come into ATS and blow off some steam. I would love to see trees along the interstates here, just to have these a little finished up. Yeah, we don't need all the junk and stuff and whatnot. I would like to see rest areas and some more frequent fuel stops. But other than that, coast to coast, I mean, it suits me quite happy. Thought it was Saturday when we left Dallas. Apparently, I don't know how to read. It's now Saturday. We're in Alabama, roughly 282 miles away from our destination. VNR 760 is no longer on there? Don't worry, George, it's Taiwanese Tuesday. And trust me, I read and speak fluent Taiwanese. Wonder if I got moved onto the second page. Whoa, there goes some bear bait. And more bait. Oh, maybe it did get removed because of all the problems with it. It might be the VNL 760. I do know it was on there at one time. Oh, sorry. I would have no idea. I'm not gonna download that only because the mod itself has been leaked. And the truck that I'm really waiting for from Tom Dooley is a 2018 Cascadia. Apparently he's taking Conbar's mod and improving on it from what I've seen of it so far on his Facebook. The 2018 Cascadia, no, it's a very gorgeous truck. Another truck I would like to see completed would be the Western Star 5700 EX. I mean, not in the Optimus Prime, the 3,000 horsepower. Yeah, give me something that's realistic. Welcome to Georgia. Here we go. This looks a whole lot better. We got a bunch of trees. Did it again. Totally turned this way from the wrong lane. Alright, and in Canada Dream, it is these vans here that do not do more than 50 miles per hour. slowly but surely, Mantrid is adding to Coast, getting the states done and sending out updates. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Now, if Pro Mods was released for ATS, which they were going to make, but the pretty much 1.29 has forcing them to redo all of their work. No, it is not. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, Martin. I saw it on ATS Mods the other day, and I totally forgot to grab it. Way to go, Coda. And what do you know, I didn't even get a driving award for that either. You're welcome, George. Yeah, it hasn't been released as of yet, Martin. I'm hoping Tom Dooley does release it sometime. I do want to thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, and following today. My name is Coda. This is Amazing ATS. Have a great rest of your Tuesday nights. We will catch you on the flippity flop.